sir. I got this.
Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World of Tanks. So as you can see, this is Strife in his KV-4. It's a tier 9 game. On Siegfried line. It's a standard game, and Strife is platooned up with, we got James back there, whose last name I can never pronounce, and Slim Jim, all three of which are in the same clan, my clan, but it's not the point. So of course, Wargaming can't possibly remember my settings. That would be dumb. For a game I played just last night, why remember settings? Anyways, and of course we'll turn off the double chat because nobody actually wants to see it. And then of course, before we get into the game, as always, if you want to support the channel directly, the best way to do so is the GameWisp account linked in the description below. Or you can hit the like button. That'll work too. Yeah. And so Strife is pushing forward. It looks like he's going for a position in the middle of the map where he can side scrape. It also looks like he hasn't decided exactly which position he's going to take up. Where is he going? I thought he was just gonna set up there. But then he came over here, so I thought maybe he was going to go that way, but now it looks like he's changed his mind again. And he's back over here. Is he setting up? No, he's not setting up a side scrape. Okay, so he's actually going to push into the city. Now we know where the T-54 is. We also know that the Type 4 Heavy was in this over here somewhere, so as long as neither of those guys get too many shots on us, we should be okay, actually. I mean, this is a KV Fortress. It's not nicknamed that for no reason. Most of the enemy team are going to have a fairly difficult time panning us, unless they're firing gold or we're firing for weak spots. Now, we have pretty much lost the field at this point in time. We have a lightweight sitting in a weird position. And so the town, taking the town and holding the town is going to be key. But already we've lost 2 people. Whoa, I'm sorry about the yawning. Try and get this game recorded and out before I go to work. And obviously my body is not happy with this. So Strife pushes forward. Oh, Panther on his left. But he's not, he either didn't see it or is not concerned with it. Now you can tell he's just not concerned with it. Oh, a 30. Yeah, that he's concerned with. Don't over-angle. Ooh, well done. He's looking for that shot into this lower glacis and gets it. Unfortunately, Freddy gets a shot off in return. Looks like the Freddy's not using the big gun, as the Panther also puts in a shot. Gets hit by artillery, so I guess that works out well enough. Gee. As the Freddy managed to pen only the 1 shell so far. Oh, now we have problems, so. Also, Strife's driver is dead, but he's electing not to fix it now. He either hasn't realized his driver is dead, or he doesn't care about fixing the driver. I don't know which it is. Maybe it's possible that he wants to wait to see if he goes through this particular fight before he fixes the driver. Freddy finally putting a second shell into us just before we kill him, as Strife starts reversing out, but he gets hit by the T-49, and I guess probably good he didn't have a driver, because it would have died right there. A T-49 shot to the face, that's a dead driver any day of the week. KV-3 putting in a okay shot, just taking our tracks off though. We actually bounced that off the enemy T-29 when Strife was aiming for the KV-3. So unfortunate shot right there. That one pens though. And then he gets locked in position by the T-29 firing through the archways. The T-29 is aiming for the little cupola up on top of Strife's tank and manages to pen it. Hit one more shot from these guys penning and he is dead. So he needs to wiggle his turret. There we go. Good job wiggling his turret, making it really hard to hit and pen the little turret up on top. Good job, Strife, there. As the rest of his team starts to clean up. Only a few tanks left on the enemy team, and they're just going to push in, overwhelm these guys, surround them, and murder them all. Oh crap. ISU on the flank. Now, once the ISU fires, we can go back in there, or if we get charged by the enemy KV-3s, 3 and T-29, then good job taking out the enemy T-29, reducing one more gun in the fight, and now it's only a KV-3 on KV-4, and really, we know who should win this fight, but we'll have to see. KV-3 seems to be not using his shots effectively, and he doesn't get a second one. That's good. Look at that. That's 6 kills between the platoon mates. These guys are definitely pushing this game along, and just over 3,000 damage from Strife already. Wow. I don't think, however, that he's going to get anything more in. Patton looks like he's about to take out the ISU, and that's going to end the game. Unless the ISU gets a lucky shot off. Nope, he doesn't. That is the end. All that death. Look at that. At least 2 guys were really aiming for that turret, and then a whole bunch of other shots just bouncing off the KV-2 armor. Good job getting the Mark of Excellence on the KV-4, and nice color scheme as we jump back into the garage and see how much damage he actually blocked that game. Mastery Badge, Ace Tanker, Hand of God, Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect, and Shellproof. Netting him the steel wall, but sadly no high caliber and no top gun. Well, he's really far off the top gun, but 3,000 damage is actually very significant in a KV-4. Well done, sir. Our Patton landing with almost the same amount, but then everyone else trailing off down. Well done to the rest, to Slim and James for that kill steal. ISU doing 115 damage. That's a kill steal. 14 shots fired, 11 pens, and a nice amount of damage, and 3,400 damage blocked. The majority of that coming from that Ferdinand and the KV-3, who just refused to penetrate him. They just bounced shots off him all day long, and he quite enjoyed that. That was a well-played game. Thank you very much, Strife, for sending it in. And to all of you, again, if you want to support the channel directly, then my GameWisp account is linked in the description below, or you can hit the like button. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a great night. This is ioEther out.